Thank you very much, and good evening to you also. It was my pleasure to have such a conversation. I am Rahul Deshmukh. I am working as a HR head for Jotun India Private Limited since last 12 years. This company is into the manufacturing of the paints, that is the decorative paints, protective paints, powder coating, and marine coatings. So these are our product lines. So this is a small brief about myself, and I have the experience of almost 20 years in the HR fraternity in all aspects of HR. See, our industry is a paint industry. Sometimes we call it as a coating industry also, chemical industries also. So the impact of all these three industries is impacting us. And when it comes to the significant trends, so recently you might have seen a couple of years back, the pandemic has hit and our trend has shifted drastically. Earlier, our paint or our product was looked after as a protective product, as a covering product, but later on, after pandemic, priorities of the people had changed. The people were delaying doing the paintings, people were delaying issuing the orders, but that was a very temporary phase. But once the pandemic is over, the trend has changed very dramatically. So we are running out of resources, we are running out of our capacities, and then the flurry of orders has started coming up. And then main focus at that particular point was architectural paint. When I say architectural paint, it is being used for our decorative part of the business. And then the global chemicals has also changed drastically. There were adverse impact also and the positive impact also. The adverse impact is that the raw material prices has shoot up very drastically, and that has impacted the costing. And then at the end of the day, the costing increases, the profitability goes down, and the customers buying power also loses. So that is the biggest trend we have witnessed in our company as far as the coating industries are concerned. But again, it has given us a lot of opportunities. We have changed our thinking, we have changed our setup. So it has learned us, it has given a lot of learning. Yeah, when it comes to the paint industry for next 4 to 5 years, it has been many analysts, many companies has estimated that CAGR or CAGR we generally call it will be increased almost to 20 to 25% during these 4 to 5 years. That means almost 5 to 6% growth for every year. And the Indian decorative and industrial paint segment will be most contributory to this growth. And you might have seen earlier our business was much more unorganized. So there is a myth that we have more than 2000 paint companies in India, but we know only top four: Asian Paint, Berger, Nerolac, ExxonMobil. And but if you see the trend last 3 years, the new competitors, organized sector competitors has stepped in. They have started their businesses. So it has a tremendous opportunity. It has tremendous potential. That's the reason the new companies has stepping into this thing. So the paint business, it will be more organized at macro level and overall market to explore opportunity within the prevailing market. So almost 20 to 25% growth is estimated for next 4 to 5 years. Yeah, see, when it comes to the business leader priorities, pandemic has taught us a lot of things. So the first of all, aligning the performance and rewards with respect to the business strategy, because we talk about downsizing, people has been terminated during the pandemic, but on the other hand, there's a positive impact that companies started valuing the uh, performance of the business, performance of the individual. Then establishing the consistent customer experiences across all customer journeys, so end to end. So that is very unique style. And then digital methodology has helped us. And then when I say digital, the improving data analytics capability is also the biggest business leaders competence come into the picture. Otherwise, conventional leaders, especially those who are having 15 to 20 years of experience, they tend to see as a low on a digital side. But now these people has come up with a very good data analytics ability as far as the post pandemic area is concerned. So, and then leaders also start developing and enhancing the digital marketing strategy, not only for their organization but also for themselves. So that's the reason you might have seen many posts on various social media channels by the leaders. Earlier it was not that. Earlier it was not. We were never thought the person will be so knowledgeable. So that is the 3 to 4 business priorities I can see somebody doing. Yeah, see, when it comes to the long career, there are so many proud moments. Earlier, I was in HR, so I was always pride to share how I handle the employee relationship at a tough situation, how I make the performance management system aligned to the business standard, how I make competency development within my career. So these are my proud moment. But the proud moment I feel the way HR has stepped into the pandemic, handling the pandemic. Okay, the HR fraternity across the industry has been recognized their contribution for the how they handle the people during the pandemic, because it was due to everyone. Everybody was running into the dark, and then it is always the HR was a front runner as far as my information or knowledge is concerned in many companies. So I believe the way I have handled the pandemic, we don't have any chaos situation. We kept our factories running, we kept our businesses running, we kept our supply chain running. Okay, the restriction was there, but with the help of government, with the help of permission, with the help of our internal stakeholders, we could able to manage the show very well, especially in the first phase of the pandemic when everything is uncertain. So I feel that I have been a very instrumental to keep the business running during that phase, and that has been paid off. Means we don't have to see any drastic decision. Employee has been taken care of, the salary was continued. And then recently we had our employee engagement survey, and then in the employee engagement survey, people has given this comment quite often. Every employee, every alternate employee has appreciated these efforts. So that is what I think it is my pride moment as my professional career, because we will not experience this in our lifetime. Maybe we can do so many competency mapping, we can do the performance appraisal cycles as best as we can, but I don't think we will do this again. Business leaders are there are many business leaders, but I will not take the name, but I can take the qualities of those business leaders. The business leader with transparent ability, the person who can see the horizon, this type of business leaders I admire most. If I take the name, it will be it will be a surprise to some others, because they may possess this type of personalities also.
Sure.
Yes, young professional, that is a very good question out of all these your question, because young professional are our future, and then there are many organizations who are ready to take challenge on the young professional to hire them. My company is also one of them, focusing on the young challenges. We also always heard during the community talk within the HR family that people are very ambitious. They don't tend to see for the results. So my advice to them, focus on contribution first, achievement will follow. So don't target the achievement, focus on the contribution, especially when you are early in your career. So that is my first advice. Then also, when you focus on the company growth, also commit for your personal growth. So because this will give the career growth path for the next level. If you don't follow your personal growth, it will be. And then invest your time in the important relationship. Now because of the social media, the relationship is on the secondary issue, so people are losing on the relationships. So focus on the important relationship. I'm not saying make the political relationship to grow in within the organization or within your career, but important. And then the spirit of gratitude is also one of the most important thing. That's on the psychological side. That is what I can advise to these young professionals.